Yeah, that's why. That's why they're missing. Okay, what about down here?
Well, there are no families. The history of Defoe lineage.
Very good, very good.
It's almost as if this house provides all the research material you could need to research things in it.
Very much so. It's almost like this is a library of some kind, Paul.
The digest of the visual arts.
So this is what everyone's been feeding on over the last few days. Knowledge. The full-on knowledge.
Lovely bound textbooks on gardening.
Well, that explains why there's holes dug in the ground. Someone's reading the book. Oh, the occult, you say?
Oh, well.
So,
yeah, there's rituals in there somewhere.
And that's what Simona's looking at now, as you can see. So maybe let's have a...
You say that, but I am deeply fascinated by these architectural plans of this house.
That's a pity.
Okay, well then.
Well, someone has obviously done the work for us, so maybe talk to her.
How are you? Is a good start, I believe.
The best gimmick ever. Although she's a bit of a slag, a fuck there. She's just saying, just spare me the pleasantry. Oh, hello. Hey, look, it's the same dream we had.
No.
Oh, okay. Right. So, problem.
Right. Okay.
That seems like a problem, I'll be honest.
Yeah. That's a red flag right there.
Yes. I wonder if we're the bad guy here.
Well, maybe.
So AJ's been reading from the Encyclopedia Britannica, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
But how did AJ get into the room when it was locked then?
I would think he has the keys.
Yeah, possibly. You could very well do. Okay. We don't know anything about this fella. Maybe we need to enlighten ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in fairness, you've done the exact same thing, Trilby. Like Mr. No First Name.
I suppose, yeah.
Actually, Simone just made that point.
Well said.
Yeah, very good, very good. She's a bit, she's quite sassy, I must say.
Yeah, certainly.
I suppose it makes a change from the damsel in distress invested love interest. That's always always a thing.
He's gone to gardening.
Oh, Phil's. Oh, so he was digging the holes for us, I guess. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm going to presume it's bad. And I'm also going to presume that whispering is also bad.
That, I think, is a fair guess.
I actually hope that whispering is being picked up at the mic, because otherwise it makes it sound like we're losing our minds. Which would be in keeping for the game, I'll be honest. So. So let's go and have a little wander.
Well, I should check this out first, just because.
Yeah, it's fair enough. Evidently not.
And why didn't you bring lockpicks or, a good old-fashioned crowbar?
Maybe he's not a gentleman thief. Maybe he's just a gentleman. And he's just saying thief to be like a conversation piece.
Is that a metal detector?
Yeah, it is actually. Good show. Doesn't he have any hands?
Maybe he doesn't want us to know about them.
No. What is he hiding, Paul? I guarantee you it's an extra finger. Or maybe the head of AJ.
We can ask about this, but how are you?
Absolutely. That's what Trilby's one power is. It's a good old-fashioned icebreaker.
So we're just looking for plumbing and stuff that leads out.
True, exactly. That's a good point, actually. When we do poo, where does it go? Not generally speaking, Paul. There is like a reason.
Yeah.
There wasn't meant to be like a philosophical thing, Paul, to dwell on. So.
It's really solid 2 feet down.
So the wall actually goes all the way on the ground. Fucking hell. Walls don't usually do that. Ah, there we go.
Professional interest, you understand.
So, as you can see, it wasn't mass graves at all. He was, looking for buried gold.
Mass graves are graves that have multiple people in them. Those are clearly individual graves.
Yeah, absolutely.
He has the courtesy that everybody gets their own grave unless he's like scattering dismembered body parts to get like weird Frankenstein corpse thing going.
I highly doubt that somewhat.
It is looking a little bit less likely at the moment.
Yeah, your theory is taking a hit here, I'm afraid. Maybe he is, as he said, he's just an good old-fashioned treasure hunter. Thief, sorry. I keep getting those two mixed up.
Well, one and the same, depending on the era.
Oh, yeah.
And location.
Indiana Jones, after all, was the biggest burger in the world. Just no one called him out on that. He was just so charismatic.
Yeah.
So, what have we got? I would complain about the music, but considering this is like a shareware game you can play for free, I don't think we can, punish him on that.
No.
He's also a bit of a smarky cunt, isn't he?
He is a bit of a twat.
I'm starting to
put up a dick.
I'm starting to think that we're the only gentlemen in this house.
Could be.
Jim's very polite though.
Yes. Truly a boy that has spent in the boarding school since he was 10.
Yeah.
Those nuns must have beaten the shite out of him. They have beaten the manor to beat the manners in.
I don't think nuns beat him up. I think Tories beat him up. Just general posh kids just going
or whatever who's in charge of the schools.
Yeah.
It only takes like 7+ years of relentlessly beating children, and then they get manners.
Agreed. No, it was the way it worked years ago, Paul, and we've lost our way. I keep saying this every single time. So look at Mookie. Look, Mookie is looking so unruly. I can't control him. I can't. I have to put him on a leash. And the least said about that, the better.
We missed a lot of conversation, actually.
No, it was just plot spackle. So, carry on.
I'm not sure you said that. I think you said... I won't comment what I think you said.
No, just leave it there.
Brian Taker. I don't for... That's fair.
He is so gentlemanly. He wants an item. He's going to ask for an item before realizing what he wants it for. Yeah.
That's a bit metagaming, though.
Trilby fucking Trilby.
That's a bit metagaming.
It is a bit meta. Maybe point-and-click adventure character does that, though.
Yeah, it's a bit metagaming.
Yeah. That's what they do. Like I said, it's just generally expected when you're playing any protagonist in these types of games. It's like a kleptomaniac or some sort of, wisecracking arsehole. It's one of the two. Like I said, I'd be willing to agree with Trilby here because I don't think the BBC would, go the whole Big Brother route. They're more of a Great British Bake Off kind of crowd, so not anymore, obviously, but that would be their forte.
You say that, but it's also really, really fucking difficult to pull this off, and a lot of governments fuck it up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like this is my argument with like the BBC would have you trying to make stuff in this house. You know what I'm saying? Like we have an empty fridge, like a bag of salt. You're hardly gonna make stuff with that, are you? I feel like a lovely salt souffle maybe.
The kitchen would have all sorts of like ingredients, nothing you just cook it all.
Yeah.
And there'd be a room that just had instruments.
You have a room
with a stage.
Yeah. If the BBC made this, you have a room full of instruments. You have a room where they keep all the the continuity presenters, and then the Graham Norton room where we all just come in and have a chat. The special guests for the show, Defoe Manor special. So,
have you seen yours?
So I do like the fact that the dialogue does kind of stay there, so if you have lost track of the game, you can just ask any time. Can we ask him again with the metal detector?
The tomb.
Okay, fair enough.
Typically tombs aren't... Well, tombs that are recently dead aren't...
Yeah. Well, the main takeaway from that is that he's actually looking for proof that there is a tomb. And maybe specifically that it's not here. So that's something to look for in this. Oh yeah, walk pet.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. You clicked on the screen. You silly boy.
There you go.
So I think you were right in what you're saying that you wanted to get the architectural plans for the manor. So we just have to find a way of doing it.
Yes, the books are right there. It's just a matter of rubbing two thoughts in my head together.
Yeah, it is always that way.
I know. If only there was a game out there that allowed you to not only look at put two objects together, but also think about how they might interact.
Paul, if you mention the game I think you're mentioning again, I will slap you with this bottle over the back of your fucking head. Because according to this fucking channel, that game never happened.
It started out so well.
Shut the fuck up. Yesterday was wonderful, and there was no sequel. We are Terminator 3ing that fucking game. Do you understand? This is a channel-wide directory, ladies and gentlemen.
File not found.
Thank you. And you do it. Fucking remember that. Now, so let's go back into the.
Right.
Excuse me. I'm very stressed. Maybe if we can we now pick up that book now that we have a reason for it?
Let's find out.
And it was the yellow book, wasn't it?
What's these yellow ones?
There we go, yeah. Now, well, in fairness, now we have a reason for it. You always give us think about point-and-click adventures where you have the item first before you needed it. Now it's the opposite way. Ah, it's in the front yard. I love how badly drawn that's an MS Paint job.
That's... Yeah.
So let's look at this, right? So we have... So this is the front yard. So we have what looks to be... So we have this is the porch here then, I take it.
Mm-hmm.
Notice, and stairs. So we have I think that's where the old man portrait is, and there's the kitchen, I think. Backyard. Then the two side rooms, then where the trophy room, and then the living room. And
this would indicate there's a doorway leading somewhere in the kitchen, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it does actually, doesn't it? Well, we don't see that.
Potentially leading to up a second floor, because this indicates it's only the... Well,
no, the second floor is where the staircase there is. So there is some sort of secret passage in the kitchen. And since it's 1802, it's since been boarded up. That's quite interesting, Paul. Very good spot. Very good spot. Sorry. So now we can give that map to, or we can show that map to Phil then, and tell him that the tomb this is not the backyard he's looking for.
Well, the yard, but yes.
Yeah.
But just here we go.
Hey, that's clever gaming. Can we actually break it up?
No, they're bare hands.
Right, so we need to find an implement to do that. That's good. I like that. I like that the game is actually registered that.
Yeah.
Now, whether that's just like from us, obviously there's no way for the game to know we've like explained that, but because you've seen the map. Good stuff. So. No, use map on Harty, maybe. No, if you click use, there you go, and then to Harty. That's how it works. Everyone's very formal in this.
I totally didn't just scroll together on an open paper. It totally looks like I just like scrolled this just now.
In fairness, it would be hilarious if you did, wouldn't it? Mm-hmm. That actually would be better off. That would get Trilby over more as a clever fella if he actually made his own map.